So, getting ready for the start of the final period. The scoreline 5-1, international stock, Solihull Barons' main sponsor. Very important people here at Solihull. King's Heath they are. Silver Street, King's Heath is the place to go, and well worth it. Jane Henderson here tonight from International Stock. The owner of International Stock, John Cullen, good friend to Solihull. Well, the situation is that Solihull lead 5-1. They've got to win by 4 clear goals against the Wasps in this match to qualify for the English final of the Norwich Union Cup. That in itself worth thousands of pounds to Solihull. And the possibility of getting through. There you go. Ian Woodward chatting to the girls. The backup netminder chatting away to the girls. Here come the Wasps. They know what they've got to do. They can lose, but it has to be by less than 4 goals. Solihull have to win by 4 goals to go through. And if they don't, then it'll be the Wasps that'll go through to meet the Cardiff Devils. This northern section of the Norwich Union Cup has been gripping, to say the least. Solihull have beaten Nottingham, beaten Whitley, but lost at Nottingham on Saturday, at Telford on a Saturday. So Saturday night's not too good for the Barons at the moment. But last night they lost to Telford, at Telford, and that was the biggest shock. That was Telford's first win in this match. It was Telford's first win, I should say, in this Norwich Union Cup group. And quite a surprise. If Solihull had have won that one, then they would have only had to win tonight, but they lost it, so they have to win by 4 goals. If they win by 3, it makes Solihull and Durham absolutely neck and neck, level on all fronts. But then Durham would qualify because their overall goal difference in the group is better. Those are the ingredients. 20 minutes to go. Solihull lead 5-1. What does the third period have in store for us? We'll find out right now. Tim Krug, words of encouragement for Ian Young. He's telling him 20 more minutes and the Barons are in the English final of the Norwich Union Cup. And Krug quickly in action. Durham, though, they'll know they can't afford anything other than to come out at Solihull. And to be fair, towards the end of the second period, Durham shaded the play somewhat. It was their best spell in the match so far. Brabant. Solihull once again defending the cafeteria end. Here comes Robbie Forbes. To Brabant. Forbes again. Behind the net. Tries to get it away, but it's the Barons. Whistle goes. Face off. Brabant has a word with the linesman. He'll face Gillis. Gillis, the winner again. A man of exceptional talent, Jerry Gillis, 400 games in the NHL for a number of teams. By his own admission, his best spell, or his most enjoyable spell, was with the New York Rangers. And he's played against them all. Big names with and against, including Bobby Orr, Gordie Howe, Phil Esposito, even. Names to conjure with in terms of NHL hockey. But he's with the Barons now. and an influential figure, respected by everybody in the game, and certainly brings the best out of Solihull. Bradbeck behind the net, sends it down the left wing. Brabant, that unique skating style of his. Solihull on the break. Lama gets round him, but Killen comes out. It's Robbie Forbes that brings it away. Could start this by both sides, end to end. Lynch, second line on. Miss hit. Stuart Parker, what a good game he's had on that second line tonight. Battles away. Stephen Nell tries to tuck it inside, but he's forced out. Here come the Wasps. They'll need a goal now. Here he goes. That's a goal. A tremendous shot, and that is bad news for Solihull. He takes the scoreline to 5-2. And there's the disappointment and sadness etched on the faces of the Solihull fans. Because at this scoreline, it's the Wasps that have the edge. They're losing 5-2, but they have the edge, knowing that the scoreline stays at this. They will qualify for the final of the competition. That goal scored by Anthony Johnson, assisted by Tony Payne. The goal time 42-36. The Barons have a fight on their hands. Shot again. Killen says thank you very much. Easy for him, that one. Good shot, but quite direct and easy for the netminder. 5-2 the scoreline into the final period. Face off. It has to be said that the goals are not really a surprise, because the Wasps have had their best spell. It's not a question of anybody playing bad, good or indifferent. It's a great game of hockey, and both sides playing their part. Here come the Wasps again. Damien Smith. Here comes Forbes. Behind the net. There's a goal. Rick Brabant the scorer, and my oh my, dear oh dear, that is a kick in the teeth for Solihull, and the fans are distraught. 5-3 the scoreline as the Wasps claw their way back into this game, and they may just be losing 5-3, but to all intents and purposes the Wasps are winning. That goal scored by Rick Brabant, assisted by Robbie Forbes, and 43-26. The scoreline just 50 seconds after the second goal. Well, what a turnaround. Five, 3 the scoreline. As back come the Wasps. Bradbeck backhands it. In goes Ivor Bennett. But back come the Barons. Here comes Krug, forcing his way through. With the puck taken off him. And the Wasps now, their tails well and truly up. Killen out, does a good job, the Wasps netminder. Certainly the Solihull fans are a little subdued at the moment, while the Durham fans are the Wasps fans ecstatic, seeing their team all the way back into this game. Many teams at 5-0 down would have been dead and buried. Not the Wasps, they're never beaten. Ian Young. Face off. Gillis and Brabant. Bradbeck chips it forward. A penalty, of course, there. No penalty. Face off. Gillis and Brabant. Brabant wins that one. Tries to force it back to Beck. Doesn't happen. Beck gets it again. Chips it forward. Solihull pick it up. What a battle. What a game. At the risk of repeating myself, if you've paid your money to watch this tonight, you've had more than your fair share. That's for sure. Bradbeck beginning to look like a player now after a disappointing first period for the Wasps. Here they come. The Wasps on the attack again. And the pendulum swung from the Barons' favour to the Wasps. The Barons on top for 2 periods, but now with 2 goals in the final period inside 50 seconds. One scored by Anthony Johnson, the second by Rick Brabant, has swung the game Durham's way. Test of character now for Solihull. (5-3) the scoreline. Big test of character. Can the Barons find a little bit extra? Find a few more goals? They need 2 more goals without Durham scoring again. Face off. Another shot, stopped by Ian Young. Stuart Parker trying to jink his way into a shooting position. Didn't work. Here come the Barons. Again, things go in Durham's way, very much in this final period. A little bit of a shoving. Oh, there's a goal. My word, that's a bad goal to give away. Anthony Johnson, the scorer, and there's a ruckus in front of the net. Stephen Nell involved. And so is Robbie Wilkinson. There'll be a penalty there, but the goal counts, that's for sure. Tucked away, unassisted by Anthony Johnson on 46:59. That is disaster for Solihull. 5-4 the scoreline reads. Remember, they were 5-0 up at one period in the game. Yes, a penalty to Robert Wilkinson for the Wasps. He'll take 2 minutes for roughing. Penalty and the goal timed at 46:59. Well, have Solihull got any more left in them? That's the question the fans are asking themselves. And the coach looking bemused. Moose Finlayson, he doesn't know what's gone wrong. Gillis having words with the referee. Not happy about the goal, but it stands. So he faces off with Brabant. 5-4 the scoreline. The Barons now to score 3 without reply if they're to go through. Wasps can leave it like this. Here comes Forbes. It has to be said, it's the Wasps that look the better side at the moment and look the side more likely to add to their scoreline. Nothing counts there. Solihull fans subdued somewhat. They've seen their team slump from 5-0 up to 5-4. But, to use an old American saying, it's never over till it's over. And perhaps at the time the team need the cheering and loud noise, it's not coming. Here come the Barons. Lama picks it up, moves inside. Turns on the backhand as he just leaves it. Gillis left that one. I think that was Krug. Denied by Frankie Gillen. The fans come alive again. And of course, when Robert Wilkinson got that 2 minutes for roughing, so did 21 Stephen Nell for the Barons. He took 2 minutes for roughing as well. That's probably what Gillis was arguing about, because it looked to me as if Nell did nothing other than receive a push in the back that put him on the floor. But there you go. Referee's in charge. Here come the Wasps again. Brabant slaps. Denied. Here comes Solihull. Here's shot, just wide of the post. Solihull need a goal now. It's not enough, but it'll lift the team. Because at the moment, one has the feeling that the pressure and tension is perhaps getting to them a little, understandably. But of course, this is the penalty for missed opportunities in the first period, particularly, and the second, but particularly in the first. Pennycook, inside. And enough chances in the first period to have scored 10 goals, but Frankie Killen in fine form for the Wasps. Brad Beck finds Wilkinson. He finds Forbes. Forbes decides to slap it. Deflects up in the air. Brabant gets involved. Andy Allen brings it away. Brad Beck starts things moving again. Brabant picks it up, left wing. Decides to shoot again. No danger this time. But the Wasps seem to be first to the puck at the moment. Well, that's a good backhanded pass. Here comes Forbes. Out comes Ian Young. Mistake there by the Durham defenseman. Couldn't get it away. Wilkinson, I think it was. In the end, Damien Smith tidies up. But back comes Solihull. A little bit more in the game they are now. They'll need to be, though. Have to win by 4 goals. 5 for the scoreline. They need 3 more goals. Without giving any away. A bit of holding there. Referee lets it go on though. Lynch turns inside. It's checked by Paul Dixon. But frozen. Face off. Gillis is in there. Pennycook shadows. Krug picks it up. Pennycook turns. There's Krug. That'll do. That's the start. 3 goals they want. That's one of them. Tim Krug picking up the puck from Jerry Gillis. Beautifully tucked away. There's the scoreline. 6-4. The Barons lead. A magnificent goal on 51-12. Krug knew exactly what he was doing. He moved across the face of the goal, drew the defence the wrong way, and then flicked it into the net. Superb. 6-4. 2 goals needed. 2 goals needed to go through to the final. Oh, what a game now. Oh. And the fans, their noise is unbelievable. Just 8 minutes or so left. 2 goals needed. Brad Beck brings it away. Good stick handling. As well as going for the goal, Solihull can't afford to give anything away. Here's a chance. And again, Paul Smith. Just looking at what's going on. Trying to find him with the pass then, but failed to do so. Well, 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 what a final 7 minutes we've got in store. Can Solihull do it? A strange sort of feeling that you can win the game but actually lose out. It's like winning a battle and losing the war, because that's what will happen if Solihull fail to get these other 2 goals. Here they come. Clock running down all the time. It's amazing that when you're in this situation, you could swear the clock's moving faster than normal. The face-off. Hinch and Johnson. Deafening the noise here. Wilkinson fails to get that one away. The clear it in the end. Good play from Solihull. Andy Allen battling away. What a good game of hockey this is. Stuart Parker, what a good game he's had as well, the young lad. There's an opportunity. Couldn't get it. Good defending by Durham Wasps. Away they come. Graham Waghorn there. He loves the physical side of the sport. The harder you hit him, the harder he'll hit you back, that's for sure. At 16, he's built like the proverbial brick wall. Fabulous, fabulous signing for Solihull in the close season, along with Jim Lynch, Jim Pennycook, Ian Young. Stuart Parker, of course, joined us recently. Good blend about Solihull at the moment. Nicely balanced sort of side. One might think, though, after last night's defeat at Telford, that perhaps consistency is going to be one of the big problems this season. When they're on form, there's nobody to touch them, but they have to be consistent. That's the strength of Durham and Murrayfield over the last few years. They've been able to be good week in and week out. The clock running down now, though. Time running out for Solihull. Blazed over the bar. Maybe a touch on the glove of Frankie Killen. You can almost hear the fans biting their lips and saying, "Come on, Solihull, you can do it." But can they? It's amazing atmosphere, highly charged, white hot. It's a wonder the ice hasn't melted. And every one of the players on both sides has given their all to make this game what it's been. A credit to the sport. Solihull ice rink over the Barons. On come the second line. Even though they're losing, Durham 6-4. They're quite happy. They're defending that. They'll be happy with that at the end. And any other time the Barons would be delighted in a league match, but today they need the difference to be 4 goals. They need to beat Durham by 4 clear goals to earn that place in the Norwich Union Cup English final against the Cardiff Devils. And of course, 2 games with them, home and away, would bring in much needed revenue as well. It's not just a question of making the final or not. There's a lot of implications. But nobody thinking about that at the moment. They're thinking about one thing only in this rink, unless you're a Durham fan, that is, and there are a few of those here. But Solihull fans now willing their team on. That last little effort to get these goals, these much needed 2 more goals. Wasps, though, on the attack. One has the feeling a goal from Durham would absolutely kill it, stone dead, for Solihull. But there's good stuff there. From Ian Young, Andy Allen involved there. Little fracas with the opposition. Little nudge from Andy Allen in the back of the Durham man, just saying, look, keep away from our netminder, or we are liable to beat your brains out. It's very important in ice hockey to protect your netminder. And any forward that takes a chance of running the netminder or using the stick near the netminder knows that he's going to be sorted out by the defenseman. And Andy Allen doing the job superbly there, letting the Durham man know that you mess with the Barons netminder at your peril. And to be fair, every other team would be the same. Shot, Ian Young equal. Time running out. 6-4 Solihull lead. There's an opportunity. Gillis again. Tries to find it. Pennycook and Lama losing out there. Ribant inside. Tries to set himself up, but good defensive work by Phil Lee. Gave him nothing to aim at. Knock forward. And Gillis. Lama picks it up, pushes it back to Gillis. This is good stuff. Gillis held there. Surely the referee could see that. The Barons coming forward now, forcing it. Almost at the stage where they say, well, to hell with it, let's throw everything forward. And Cook battles away on that right wing. Face off. The clock stops. Linesman wants him in. Jim Lynch. He tucks it inside. Second line on. Brought away by Brad Beck. Durham leaving their big guys on, their big names. They're not taking any chances. They look like a hook to me, but again the referee misses everything with the pace of the game as it is. Stuart Parker involved in front of net there. Ends up lying on top of Killen. Not an easy game though to referee this, and to be fair, Alex McWilliam has done a good job tonight. But we expect him to see everything when in such a fast sport it's not always that easy. That little contretemps escapes without a penalty, and we might have a timeout called. Yes, looks like a timeout called by the Wasps. 30-second timeout. And the coach will be saying to them, look, it's ours if we keep our heads and give nothing away. The game is ours, and a final against the Cardiff Devils in the Norwich Union Cup English final. 1:49 left in the game. 1 minute 49 seconds for Solihull to get 2 goals. And 1 minute 49, of course, for Durham to make sure they don't. You couldn't pre-arrange, you couldn't rehearse this sort of situation where both sides, neck and neck, trying to claw their way into the final. Fabulous, fabulous hockey. Gillis tries to win that one, but it's Durham who bring it away. Inside the final 2 minutes. Lama battles away behind the net. Shot there, cannons off. The netminder, whistle goes. Looks like a face-off. Well, I said before, tonight's sponsors, AB Shopfitters, they picked the right match to sponsor. I'm sure their guests will have had a fabulous time tonight. Brabant between his legs to get it away. Paul Smith, good player. The man you love to hate, you'd always have him in your team. Back come the Barons. Here they come, there's a goal! Yes, indeed, Jerry Gillis, the NHL man himself, taking the pass from Jim Pennycook, but probably started off by Jeff Lama. 7-4. The two teams now, with that scoreline, are tied exactly in the northern group of the Norwich Union Cup. They are exactly level. The Barons need one more goal to go through. If it stays like this, then Durham, because of their overall goal difference, the goal difference between the two teams is now exactly the same, but the Wasps have perhaps a 1 or 2 goal advantage over the whole group. So on that alone, they would go through. Well, 58-52. 1 minute, 8 seconds left. The Barons to get that one final goal they need. My word, what a finish. Here they come. It's unbelievable. The noise is deafening. Can they do it? After the game, being with them, then away, then with them, then away. Are the Barons going to grab the glory at the death? But here comes Durham. Backhander. It's cleared up, picked up. Back comes Solihull. Just listen to that noise. There they come. He forces his way through. Lama tries to. Krug picks it up. Oh, almost gives the puck away. Fully clears it. Back comes Gillis. It's one. Cannon's off. Lama can't get there. Good defending by Tim Krug. My word. What a game that was. With all the noise, we couldn't hear the final hooter, and I'm sure some of the fans couldn't as well. But there's the commiserations. And the coach, Moose Finlayson, goes straight out to them and says, look, you give it your best shot. You beat the best team in Britain, the current league champions, 7-4. It was 1 goal short of being enough, but you've beaten the mighty Durham Wasps convincingly, and that should set you up for the Heineken League season, which starts next weekend. I'm sure those are the words he's saying to them. The Wasps, they go through by the skin of their teeth to the final, the English final of the Norwich Union Cup. That's against the Cardiff Devils, and ultimately, hopefully, a place against the Murrayfield Racers in the national final. But you really couldn't get it any closer. A marvellous, marvellous advert for the sport, a fantastic game of hockey. The Barons, though, perhaps will be ruining some of those chances that didn't go in the first period when they raced into a 5-0 lead. But there you go, a great game as the team shake hands, getting ready for the awards. Couldn't be any closer. They're level on goals for and against in the games they played. They're level on points in the league, and if you're level on goals difference in the matches between the two teams, then it goes to goal difference on the whole northern group, and that's where the Wasps have an edge by about 1 or 2 goals. That's how close the Barons have come. Barons coach Moose Finlayson, Northeasterner himself, played for Whitley Warriors, Great Britain coach as well, shakes hands with some of the Northeasterners. My oh my, what a game of hockey. But it's over now, and the Barons must look forward to the league season. They'll be taken heart. They've beaten Whitley Warriors, they've beaten Nottingham Panthers, and now the mighty Durham Wasps in this Norwich Union group, the toughest group of all. And they'll go through to the Heineken League season, which starts next week away at Fife. They'll go to that game with a lot of confidence. One or two awards to do. First of all, the 50-50 draw and 1 or 2 other things before the main Man of the Match awards. Here's the Solihull fans, as I said, some of the sponsors there. They've had a great night, but it has to be said that it's a strange feeling to win the game convincingly and yet be beaten, be knocked out of the competition. It's a strange feeling, because the euphoria and the feelings you get by winning the match are lost because you've been knocked out of the competition. Just waiting for the Man of the Match awards. Paul Smith taking home some wine as a gesture from the Solihull club to Durham for their trip home, wishing them all the best. Jim Lynch. Merit Award for Solihull. Correction, I think Jim Lynch was picking up a sponsor's check. Anthony Johnson wins the Merit Award for Durham. Receives it from sponsors. Merit Award for Solihull. Goes to Stuart Parker, good choice. Came onto that second line, played it all night and did fantastic. A marvellous game, played with an experience that belies his age. There's Jane Henderson of International Stock just presenting that award, representing our main sponsors, which has turned into quite a Solihull fan as well. The main man of the match award for the Durham Wasps goes to netminder Frankie Killen, and nobody in the rink would disagree with that. A marvellous performance from him throughout the game, but particularly in that first period. And the man of the match for the Barons, Jeff Lama, who scored a hat-trick and 1 assist. 2 men of the match, Frankie Killen. Jeff Lama, the sponsors again. AB Shopfitters tonight. They've had a good night, I'm sure. An International Stock, represented by Jane Henderson. Solihull's major sponsors. There the Durham Wasps say to their fans, thank you very much indeed. We've had a great time. And they go home knowing that they're going through to the English final. The Barons troop off knowing that they've given the best team in Britain at the moment quite a beating. But it means nothing. But it does set them up with confidence for the league season ahead, the Heineken Championship, which starts next week away at Fife. And that's what the Barons will be wanting, to make the Wembley playoffs. The final score here at Hobbs-Moat: Solihull Barons 7, Durham Wasps 4. Barons needing 4 goals to go through to the English final of the Norwich Union Cup. Sadly failed by 1 goal. So it's Durham Wasps who will meet Cardiff Devils in the 2-legged English final. Scorers tonight: hat-trick for Jeff Lama, a goal for Stephen Nell, goal for Jim Lynch, 1 for Tim Krug and 1 for Jerry Gillis.